I'll be reacting to Tokyo Revengers episode 24. I'll be watching it off of Crunchyroll's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1-0, go. Oh yeah, I'm pumped the fuck up for this. I'm going by the implication it's probably going to be negotiations or something. That's my guess. Well, yeah, they managed to persevere, but I wonder where Mike is going with this, though. Oh boy. No, that's a good idea, though, because wouldn't that eventually override the power structure of Tomon, though? The implications of that could be pretty fucking negative, potentially. But like the whole Trojan horse situation. Whoo, boy. The thing is, let's talk to me. Chifuya, I'm guessing. Oh, Kisaki. Wait, no, Kisaki. Yup. And it's a shame that Baji was so close to finishing the job. It just further emphasizes the consequences of not being able to finish off Kasaki. We're getting now the huge and dangerous ramifications right here. It's probably like one of the most... No, this is one of the most intense sequences of the whole series. Yeah, he's definitely got the right idea. Because here's the thing. Yeah, they're doing a takeover, but when you have a 2-to-1 ratio with the group you're taking over having more men than you, there's a more than likelihood, well, there's a higher likelihood that you're going to be influenced more by the group that you're going to be overtaken. But I do understand why Mike would be gung-ho about this, though. I mean, they'd have more forces. It'd be less likely that people would want to fuck with Tomon. And there'd be a lot more growth much more quickly. So, yeah, I could see why someone as young as him would be all gung-ho about this plan. Hell, even older folk would probably be in line with something like this, too, if they were in charge. Because some people are sometimes impatient for growth, or they might just see that as the best option. And then we, at least from all the implications, we know that Kasaki is like the ultimate smooth talker. He's like the ultimate smooth talking motherfucker, too. So this already makes things immensely more interesting here, like straight up. Hey, man, I fucking love the theme song. Unfortunately, though, that's how the cards are, though, in the series. You can tell some more deep down Chifuyo doesn't completely like this decision, but he has to go with it. His eyes said all. And I won't blame him if he did that. I mean, yeah. He lost his best friend and then this? Oh. Whoa! Oh, yes! Takamichi got promoted. Hey, he's gonna have to bear that responsibility on his shoulders now. And you know, Baji would have probably liked this too, considering everything that Takamichi accomplished in the series. He has to do it now. He fucking has to. Damn, that jacket's gonna get like 100 times heavier now. Okay, no wonder. Yeah, he needs to do this. This is exactly what he's been going for. May not be the best of circumstances, but he has to do it. He has to, yeah. For the sake of everyone he loves, for the sake of Baji who died, he has to do this. Oh. I love how he says that too. Oh, but it's Takamichi, at least, bro. Oh, and it's Takamichi. I wouldn't expect anything less from him, actually. Takamichi is one of the few characters where he cries, but you know what? I accept it. The look of wonder on his face is actually pretty adorable. I ain't gonna lie. Hopefully our boy's in a better position this time. Oh, so now he's in a good situation to be at the very least a customer now. Oh, he's loaded now. And he's got a clear-cut hairstyle now. I'm assuming his underling? I just love how he's confounded about the whole situation here. Damn, he's so loaded. Even has like a fucking man, that means he's at the very least done a good job keeping the power structure here. Oh shit! I hope that doesn't mean something bad happened to Naoto here. Or that he broke up relationship with Naoto. Scary part is we don't know what happened to Hina here. Oh. That does not. This guy looks way different from Yamagishi. What happened to Yamagishi here? Hey, I could see why he didn't recognize them. They look hella fucking different. It looks like he runs a legit operation here. I don't want this. Well, considering there's going to be a season 2, things probably didn't go well. Kind of looks like Chifuyu there. Yeah, okay, him I recognize because of the hairstyle and the eyes. Damn. Oh, shit. Tommy just have to consider, he's going to have to consider storing me a lot, but just to, like, learn the ins and outs of fucking business. Holy shit. Looks like Hanma there. God, man, the footy looks pretty good, actually. I just hope Kisaki isn't in that table, though. Hope it doesn't imply that Naoto's already dead. It's nice to see Pachin again, though. Oh. I wonder if this guy's going to get more emphasis in the next arc. That's the beautiful thing about life. Even though certain things always change, some things don't. I wonder if there's going to be a power struggle between the younger and the older generation. Because that happens in some games sometimes. Okay, there definitely feels like there's going to be conflict here. Okay, it's getting a little bit scary now. I mean, hey, Mikey earned his keep, considering all the things he's done. Whoa! Oh, man. This guy's nothing but bad news. Oh, shit. Could the Judas be Takemichi here? No. Oh, shit. Thing is, we don't know what he did in the time skip. Well, we don't know what his... But that at least explains why he could potentially not have Naoto's number in his phone then. Oh my, it's this fucker. I like to think this fucker has reformed himself, but he probably hasn't. I don't have a good feeling about this at all. I don't. Who knows, man? I'm just really paranoid. Everything will be absolutely fine. I can see why I'd be more comfortable standing. That's true, though. Seeing Kisaki all nice now. I'm assuming he's still a hard ass, though. I mean, Kisaki would be this guy that would seem easily able to cover himself and cover the darker shades of his personality. Looks like he's about to get to serious business mode. I wonder why I'd be asking that, though. Oh. I mean, hey, at least he meant to straight up. Yo! Okay, what did this little bastard be admitting it now? Unless it means he has all the cards on the table. Okay, what a devious little bastard. I mean, at least this fucker's honest right now. That ain't gonna bring Baji back to life, though. You know, I wonder if Pisaki's gonna manipulate Chifli to attack him. To try to get some kind of upper hand or leverage in the organization. I don't think he really is resentful about those events, though. I don't know. Those drinks could have been spiked. If he was, I would not be drinking those drinks. I'm having a bad feeling about this. Oh! No. I have a feeling it's going to be awesome because you have credits instead of the 80 playing. That can't be a good sign. He was lying. He completely expected it. Oh boy! I knew it was too good to be true. Oh, what a shit face eating bastard. Yeah, I knew it. It was still going to be true. I had a feeling he was going to poison and spike the drinks. Like the moment he did a confession. Because this fucker has all the leverage right now. Makes sense too. That's why he's so confident in confessing. Oh. Jeez. Oh boy. That's not chasing after Body Shot. That's just trying to chase after justice, if you ask me. Damn, no, that is a real bro right there. Aww. And you know, it wouldn't surprise me. Oh! Yo! Oh my. Oh, no, 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 no. Ash and my boy's gonna be in such pain. Oh. Oh. It's probably gonna be even sadder than Hina's death in one of the previous loops. Wow. He went. Oh. He went down like a boss right there. Another question is how the hell is he gonna get out of this situation though? No, but unfortunately, this is how tough you are. If luck and fate is against you, can't do anything about it, unfortunately. Oh man. Oh. Okay, definitely is figuring out that. Kind of makes me what's up. Oh man. The only I can imagine is if there's a police raid, that's the only thing that could potentially save our boy here. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Wait, why would he call Takamichi my hero? Yo, but is Takamichi actually, is he dead? Well, holy shit. Well, you know, there could be a chance that there could be a police raid. So for all we know, it could be someone else's gun going off. But either way, it's a fucking episode. I absolutely adored this. I mean, what is there not to love about this episode? And let me explain what I had, because there's no free get out of jail free card for Takamichi, at least immediately. Because it's like Naoto isn't there nearby. He doesn't seem to have the best relationship with Naoto. He doesn't have him in his contacts. Or maybe he actually is one of the Judases and he just doesn't have Naoto's number just for safety concerns too. So there's like a lot of mystery going on in the episode, which makes it intriguing. And then that cliffhanger that I'm going to be thinking about at least until the series comes back. Masterclass from the animation studio involved in this series. Now, aside from that, though, there were other things that made the episode fantastic, though. From a character standpoint, you get a lot. You get to see how much faith Chifuyu had in Takamichi. I mean, to the point to want to promote him in the high position. The position that Baji had was absolutely phenomenal, and Takamichi honestly did earn that position. So I love the development there, where you see how much Fuyo trusts Takamichi and how much Takamichi stepped up to the plate. It's just unfortunate that, yeah, he ended up in that predicament when it comes to Kasaki. But it does make Kasaki an even bigger bastard, so I'll give the series credit for that. And I like how this series shows us extra layers to Kasaki, seeing how he's able to fake that smooth, cool guy vibes, but when he's like a freaking monster deep down, I fucking love shit like this. It makes him a much more intriguing villain. So that's why I thought the character writing the episode was absolutely fantastic. Visually, the episode was great. You can definitely tell the animators went all in, balls to the wall, and deep, and make sure the episode looked great. And the voice acting was amazing, especially from Chifuyo's voice actor. Pretty much everyone did a fantastic performance. And that's when it comes to the episode. I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. As for the series itself, if it had a rate on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being abysmal, 5 being average, 10 being exceptional, I'm definitely gonna give it a high tier 7.5 out of 10. I fucking loved it from start to finish, with potential to go to an 8 out of 10 or 8.5, depending on the hand they handle season 2. Because in the past, I've seen various animes just fall apart in their second seasons. But this series doesn't seem like it's going to be one of those kinds. 7.5, but with a scalar of an 8 or an 8.5, depending on how good season 2 is. But yeah, honestly, this series was just absolutely cool. Yeah, you could argue there are a few things the series could have done better, which is why I limit my rating to a 7.5 out of 10 when it comes to the series overall. This episode was 10 out of 10. Series overall, gotta limit my rating a bit to a 7.5 because there are a few things that Takamichi could have done a bit more smarter. Like he could have gained some sport knowledge from like the future, utilized in the past, and make a lot more money or invest in stocks or things of that nature, to have a fortune so that he's able to utilize those resources to his advantage when it comes to doing things to help out the Tomon gang. There are certain things he could have done. And his handling of the Baji situation could have been better because, let's just be real, him distracting Baji the way he did things in the previous arc kind of didn't really make much sense. He should have probably handled it a little bit better, and then Baji might have at least been able to dodge the guy that knifed him at the end of the day. So there are bits like that where the writing is a little bit wonky here and there. And then, yeah, you could sometimes argue that Takamichi, it's like he doesn't act his age sometimes. Like, for example, in a few episodes ago, he was willing to actually hit with the chick that wasn't Hina, even though we know how much he loves Hina, and things like that. And I'm like, dude, you really are dedicated to Hina, right? So things like that kind of do make Takamichi act a little bit out of character sometimes, considering he has the mentality of adults. Sometimes, even though he has the mentality of an adult, he doesn't act like one, but other times he does. So just a slight character inconsistency with Takamichi here and there prevent me from rating it higher. But I still like Takamichi as a character overall, though. Like the bits where he cries, I don't mind too much because they do justify it. But I gotta acknowledge flaws where I see him. And sometimes, yeah, the series could have a few wonky visuals here and there. But for the most part, though, the visual quality is consistent, and the series does make episodes look good when they need to its credit. So that's why I still got to give it a high score of a 7.5 out of 10. If you're wondering how that rates, in my scale, 1's abysmal, 5's average, 10 is exceptional. And usually when anime end, I rate them either 4s, 5s, or 6s. So me giving out 7s is rare, 8s are even rare, and 9 is just super ultra rare. In case you're wondering how a 7.5 fits in the scale of things. But if a season 2 improves and all that, and it gives a conclusive ending, then I'm going to give the series an 8, 8.5, even potentially a 9. But this series would only get a 9 from me if it actually adapts the whole manga, and the manga ends up having an amazing ending that doesn't fall apart. Emphasis on doesn't fall apart, because Attack on Titan was one of the series I would have given it a 9 out of 10 if it had an ending that did not fall apart. But the manga fell apart, and overall, it was going to be a 9 out of 10, but its ending dropped it to like a 4.75 out of 10 series for me because of its really fucked up ending. So that's why I give emphasis on my score, where, yeah, the 7.5 is a score now, but if it does things well enough, it can go up to an 8, maybe even a 9. Just letting y'all know. That's how much I think this series has a lot of potential, and I really give out 9s nowadays. I think last year I only gave like one anime a 9 out of 10. That was Fruits Baskets. And then in 2019, 2018, and 2020, I did not give any anime 9 out of 10s. And I won't be giving any 9 out of 10s, at least for this season, for any of the animes so far. So, yeah. 9 out of 10s are pretty damn rare for me to be giving out. But, yeah, that's how I feel about the series, though. I still liked it overall. Yeah, I may have had a few flaws, but the series was still a fun time. And I'm definitely pumped up to season 2. And, yes, for those of you who wondered, I will react to it. I just hope that when it airs, it's not during a time where I'm moving. I mean, I hope I don't have to move anytime soon because moving is a bitch. It really is. It takes away my time that I could have in reacting. But anyways, y'all, there were a lot of things that the series did positively, though. I love characters like Draken and Mikey. I love the brotherhood that these characters in the Tomon gang have, where they were willing to throw down their lives to protect each other. I love how they took characters that you seemingly were going to be unlikable, like Bonji, and made them completely lovable. And we get to see the characters' full motivations. And I even love how it had a little bit of role building as to showing us why the Tomon gang formed in the first place and things like that. And even the extra layers of Kisaki when it mentions the fact that he had a lot of appreciation for Mikey, but then he looked at Takemichi as a hero. Like, things like that really do a good job of giving the characters depth. And that's where the series' strong suit lies, and most of its characters. And also characters like Kina, where you love them. Like, you can tell how much she cares about her boy, especially when she was willing to stand up for Takemichi when Mikey showed up in school a few episodes ago, making her even more of a cooler character. And things like that really made the series good. And aside from the lovable characters, I love the premise. It was well done, well executed overall. Again, they could have executed better in a few places. But no anime is perfect, though. So credit on the series for that, too. Voice acting was amazing. And the music was so damn good. And that's why overall I look at the series positively. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on Tokyo Revengers. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about the series or that last episode this season in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all later if you come back for more. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. Mother and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.